This information is only for a select few people, because most people not going to get where I'm coming from. They told you that in the end times, there's going to be a bunch of false prophets, right? Now look at nowadays. Everybody nowadays saying, well, we're in the end times, we're in the end times. But look at how many spiritual and conscious people is coming out the woodworks.
What's good, family? Welcome back to another episode of Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody that needs to see this, share it with them. These videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am not responsible for what you do believe or what you don't believe. This is your journey. Do what you will with this information. It has nothing to do with me. It is my 19-year-old's 19th birthday. But this is the last year that I'm celebrating things, because if you have educated yourself already, you know that singing happy birthday and celebrating birthdays is what ages you. Well, it's part of it. It's like casting a spell on yourself. It's wild. So anyways, yes, this is my last year celebrating any holidays, including birthdays. I'm not celebrating birthdays no more. I don't feel like, why do we need holidays to want to spend time with family? Why do we need holidays to want to buy our loved ones a gift, or the ones that we say we love a gift, or come together and enjoy each other's company? If you can't enjoy my company on June 3rd or bring me a gift in August, then don't do it. I'm done with the holidays. And plus, I know that they're pagan and they're bullshit. It's just a way to stress you out and get you to spend your hard-earned money that you work so hard for, that they suck your energy out of you to, and what I'm saying is not true. I'm just kidding. I'm just speaking of a fantasy I had. Anyways, and also, before we get into this video, these videos some of them are kind of long, but it was what was on my feed. This is what the divine wants me to share with you on this video. So I'm trying to have this video uploaded today. I don't think I'm going to have it uploaded today. So if I don't upload it today, then this video will drop on Wednesday. But if you see it today, which is November 30th, then it's not going to drop on Wednesday, obviously. But I'm really working hard on getting this channel going. And I want to bring the content that I don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. And so that's why my channel is the way that it is. And when I go on Instagram or TikTok, I will say, okay, the next video, whatever video this is, and that's what that is like what I'm going to be showing. And it's crazy because, you know, I asked the divine to give me what the divine wants me to show on my channel, and this is what I got. So let's do our affirmations. What do you want to tell us, universe? So our affirmation for today is, I see my worth and value every day. Invest in a small way to improve a skill or a hobby. I'm investing my time into this channel. I love this job. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
Y'all know the word gospel means good news. When I was little, I could never understand why a God of unconditional love would create so many people that would never hear his message. But here's the beautiful thing of what I understand today. That message that God gave us, that word that he gave us, it's within you. You don't need a man in a pulpit to get you through those pearly gates. That circus that so many of us were raised in, those people are so much further from the truth than anybody in a third world country. God, that messed me up when I was little. I could never wrap my head around it. A God of unconditional love sentencing so many people to hellfire and brimstone because they weren't lucky enough to be born into a place where there's a luxury church where everybody's draped in pearls, where they can sit and gossip and chit-chat about each other, about what Sarah has on this Sunday, or maybe what kind of car Lucy pulled up in.
Right.
The good news is you don't need any of that. Everything you need is within you. The kingdom's within you, God's within you, the Word is within you. You are actually the Word. You just gotta sit in that stillness long enough to hear it.
She ain't lying.
The more I left religion, the closer I got to God. The more I left religion, I got closer to righteousness. The more I left tradition, I came over to truth. The Bible is stated truly, it's just not truly stated. So I go to the Bible to show people that the allegory in the Bible, that's all it is. It's allegory, it's folklore, it's similes, it's metaphors. Those are not historic things that actually happened, people. Do you think a nigga was in the belly of a whale, or was he being swallowed up by his circumstances?
I was in
That rat, Meshach, and Abednego was not in the fiery furnace. They had to burn things off in their life.
Right.
Goliath, David didn't kill a giant. It's slaying the shit in your mind that you have to slay so that you can go to a new level.
Right.
That's the allegory, people. Yeah. People have been so programmed and indoctrinated. I know people with PhDs but don't know how to tap into God. You got a master's degree, nigga, but no knowledge of the master. Or how to master yourself.
Right.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. We were born free. And then they taught us how to obey. See, humans didn't always live inside of systems, you guys. There was a time when no one ruled us. No laws, no churches, no titles, just the earth and our connection to it. We followed instinct, intuition, and spirit. We didn't need permission to exist. We belonged to nature, not to governments. But everything changed when agriculture began. The moment food was grown in one place, humans were forced to stay in one place. And when people settle, guess what? They can be counted. And when they can be counted, they can be controlled. That moment in history, that was the birth of the system. Food became product, land became ownership, people became a workforce. And then the pyramids of hierarchy appeared. Centralized governments, classes, rulers, obedience. The systems can't just control your body. They need to shape what you believe. So long came organized religion, not to restore nature, but to replace it with authority. I can hear them now. They told humanity, don't trust your intuition. Truth comes from us. Look up to find God, but never within. That was the real spiritual fall. Not a fall from heaven, a fall from inner sovereignty. So this is what I call the Antichrist spirit. Not a person, not a prophecy, but a framework designed to disconnect humans from their own divine instinct. I mean, let's be honest, the Bible didn't fall from the sky. It was edited, chosen, and approved by governments. Agendas shaped its pages, and empires used it to shape people. Well, the Antichrist isn't coming. It's already arrived in civilization. It lives in every system that tells you to obey, believe what you're told, and do not question authority. But the awakening begins when you hear a different voice, your own. Because spirituality is direct connection. No permission required, no middleman needed. The divine is already within you. And when you remember that, the systems lose its power. That's how the spell breaks. That's how humanity rises again. For more content like this, you guys know what to do. Peace, light, and love.
Real fast, I just want to say also, for anybody that comments, I will give you a shout out on the next video. So if you're watching this and you want a shout out, comment something and I will shout you out on the next video. That is what I'm going to be doing because my channel is so small right now. I want to show love to the ones that show me love. I do have to shout out, I think it's Amanda TXLT. It's the only Amanda that has commented on my thing. So if your name's Amanda and you're watching this and you commented on one of my shorts, then I'm talking to you. Just want to spread love and light and bring awareness to what is really going on in the world without having to bring on the conspiracy theory videos, because you have so many great creators already doing conspiracy theories. I don't want to do conspiracy theories. I don't want to do it. So I'm going to just do what pops up on my feed. What's crazy is that when these videos pop up on my feed, I know that this is the direction I'm supposed to take for that particular video. So it's kind of exciting because now I feel like the focus is to bring awareness to the people once you start to feel that nudge in your spirit, like, there's some truth to this. Because I remember when I very first started and I heard about Jesus, I refused to believe it. I'm like, no, nope, not believing it. You me fucked up. I'm not doing it. And now, that's all I'm going to say about that.
This information is only for a select few people, because most people not gonna get where I'm coming from. They told you that in the end times, there's gonna be a bunch of false prophets, right? Now look at nowadays. Everybody nowadays saying, well, we're in the end times, we're in the end times. But look at how many spiritual and conscious people is coming out the woodworks. They told you in the end times, aka the end of their time, aka the motherfuckers who created religion in the first place, it's the end times for them. All these conscious and spiritual people coming out the woodworks out of nowhere. It's like motherfuckers just popping up. It's like motherfuckers just waking the fuck up out of nowhere. Like this shit just happening overnight. It's a contingency plan. They told you in the end times, their end times, there's gonna be false prophets because they don't want people to wake the fuck up. They using reverse psychology on y'all. It ain't that hard to figure out once you dig deep enough into it and you see the world for what this shit really the fuck is. I just want to say for the record, I value the Bible. It's actually one of the most valuable books for humanity. It has so much wisdom within it, so many lessons. I just want to get that straight. But at the end of the day, the Bible was also used as a tool for control. Because the best way to control somebody is to mix truth with your own lies. And half the Bible has been rewritten and revamped. Half that motherfucker is just to keep you asleep. Even if you don't give a fuck about religion or none of that, and you just believe in Jesus, I don't even care. Because Jesus, the whole point of Jesus' teachings was to wake your ass the fuck up. That's the whole point he was here for.
Shalom, shalom, how we doing? All right, so let me show y'all how the church replaced the name of the Most High and didn't even tell you, right? So, because if you think God and Lord is his name, then that just means you've been trained by religion, not by scripture. Period, right? So the Bible says his name, right? It does, it truly does. But they hid it. You understand that? Look, the true name of the Most High is Yahweh. Do you understand? Some people pronounce it Yahuwah and other, but I call him Yahweh. I don't call him God. It's not Lord. It's not Jehovah. It's not the Almighty. Those are titles. His name is Yahweh. Do you understand? If you read Exodus chapter 3, verse 15, it says this. This is my name forever. And this is my memorial to all generations. Not some, all. So, not a title, not a placeholder. His name. Forever. So, why doesn't the average Christian even know this? Why? Because the translators removed his name 6,828 times from scripture, and they replaced it with Lord in all caps. That's not a typo. That's a cover-up. You understand? Titles are not names, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. They're titles, right? God is not a name. Like, geez. There are many gods in the Bible. Even Satan is called the God of this world. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 4. Read it, right? Lord is not a name. It is a title. It's a title that was also used for Baal or Baal. The pagan deity Yahweh warned Israel not to follow, right? Y'all know about that, right? Anyway, if you read Hosea chapter 2, verse 16 through 17, it literally says, you would no longer call me Baal or Baal, however you pronounce it. It says that. So when you pray to Lord without a name, then who are you really addressing? Say something. Real talk. Yahweh never said, call me God. He never said, replace my name with a title. He never said that. What he said was, my name is Yahweh forever. The name has always been there. They just hid it. So for the ones who want to show me a verse, pick up the Sefer and you'll see yourself. Read Psalm chapter 68, verse 4. It says, sing unto Elohim. Sing praises to his name. Extol him that rise upon the heavens by his name. Yah. That's where the word hallelujah comes from. Not with the J. Not praise the Lord. It means praise Yah. Hallelujah means praise. Even the Messiah's name carries the Father's name. Facts. Yah Usha. Yah saves. The name is the covenant. You understand? The titles are the replacement. True story. You understand? Listen. Christianity has been worshiping the title so long, they forgot the name. All right? So check this out. I'll say this, man. If someone erased your name from every document in your life and then replaced it with man and told people to honor you that way, be real. You will call that disrespect, won't you? You won't call it worship. You won't. Stop it. Right? So, with that being said, why does the church think Yahweh is going to accept that? Like, I tell you, you know what? Forget it. Y'all can keep praying to titles if you want to. Do what y'all do. As for me, as for this guy right here, I'm calling him by the name he declared forever. All praise to the Most High Yahweh through his son Yahusha.
That part. What he said.
And it's not what you think. Do not negotiate with the universe. While the masses plead for change, the elite operate under an entirely different paradigm, one that bypasses prayer altogether. They don't pray for wealth because they understand that the very act of asking affirms its absence. They do something else instead, something so counterintuitive that it disrupts everything you thought you knew about manifestation. At the highest levels of influence, wealth isn't pursued, it's not earned, it's assumed. The ultra-wealthy don't hope their businesses will succeed. They don't wish for financial breakthroughs. They move as if their desired outcome is inevitable, as if the reality they seek is already written. And because they do this, the fabric of reality adjusts to accommodate them. It's not mysticism, it's mechanics. Cause and effect reversed. The world has trained you to believe that you must work towards something before you can have it. But the hidden technique the elite use is the opposite. They embody the end result first. Before the money appears in their account, before the empire is built, before anyone else sees proof, it already exists in their mind as an undeniable fact. And in this universe, certainty bends reality faster than effort ever could. This is why most people stay stuck. They don't believe in their own power long enough for reality to catch up. They hesitate, they doubt, they wait for evidence before they commit to a new version of themselves. But the elite know something that rewires everything. It's not about becoming, it's about remembering. If you move as if wealth, success, and power are already part of your identity, then reality has no choice but to deliver it. The law of assumption isn't a belief system, it's a physics hack. And those who understand it can bypass the struggle, the waiting, the hoping, because once you know how to align with what already exists on a higher plane, the game changes completely. But how do they ensure that this alignment never wavers? There's a reason why every powerful person follows a ritual, and it's not what you think. Do not negotiate with the universe.
So when you're in the dream realm, you get a glimpse of how powerful you actually are, but they don't want you to know that. They want you to think that you're just going to sleep. No, you're going back into infinity, experiencing your true nature. Now, when you get back here, you're in another dream, more physicalized. This is the most physical a dream has ever been. Lock in. This is the reason why we have space and time. So what's time? Time to me is a buffer between thought, feeling, and what manifests on the screen of life. Right? Okay, so if you're having the sensation that time is speeding up, put it in the comments. More than likely you are. If you're having the sensation that time is speeding up, essentially that means that you don't have time left before what you think and what comes into your life happens.
So I just got a comment on someone asking me if hell is real, and I actually know someone that has written a book on this, so I just got off the phone with them. And what he explained to me, which I knew the answer already, everything is within you, you are the universe, but this is what, where the word hell originated from was the word Gehenna. Yeshua spoke of the word Gehenna. Gehenna is a pit in Jerusalem where they used to, I don't want to get in trouble here, this is for entertainment purposes, but they used to burn, as a sacrifice. And that was, that's where the word Gehenna comes from, and that is the pit that was spoken of by Yeshua. Jerome took it and turned it into the Latin word H-E-L, and then Augustine later took it and turned it into H-E double hockey sticks, and then later on the Roman Catholic Church turned it into hellfire and brimstone, and that is where religion gets hell from. But at the end of the day, everything is, it's kind of like the cartoons you used to watch when you were little, the right brain and the left brain. It's like the little angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. It's all within you. It is a state of mind. This is why Yeshua told us to cast your net to the right side, sit at the right hand of the Father. Because if you look at what's on the right side of your brain, it's love, compassion, empathy, everything that Christ was here to teach us to be like. And then if you look at the left side of your brain, it is anger, frustration, jealousy, ego, everything that you don't want to be in. So hell is literally within you. Hellfire and brimstone does not exist. That is man-made from the core of all religions.
You take your power back the moment you decide that it's your fault, that it's all your fault. You take ownership for everything. Take responsibility. Instead of putting the blame on other people, on other circumstances, on other things outside of you, you remember that you're the root cause of every effect in your life. And even if you truly weren't the root cause of whatever happened, whatever you're imagining right now, you still take your power back when you switch your perspective into something that's empowering for you. When you find the silver lining. When instead of saying, how dare they punch me in the face, you ask yourself, well, how can I improve my blocking skills? You take your power back when instead of saying, oh no, they screwed me over, you say, okay, This was a learning lesson showing me how to improve my discernment. This is alchemy. This is how you transcend duality, because nothing bad can happen to you anymore. Because every time something bad happens, you flip it to be something positive for you, for the evolution of your soul, for your journey, for your growth. This doesn't take away from the fact that I'm sure there's been things done to you that was unfair, unjust, whatever the case. And that perspective, that truth is still valid. But when you can flip the perspective inside of your body, inside of your being, when you can rewrite the story, when you can rewrite the narrative of that particular part of your story, you take your power back.
Never understood the people that talked about the space right before your manifestations come in. This is the space to live and cultivate joy and do all of the things that set your soul on fire. Like, bitch, I'm waiting for my fucking reality to catch up. How do you expect me to go out there and cultivate fucking joy? Bills have got to be paid, dude. Reality hasn't caught up, and yet you want me to go out there and what? Prance around? Have a good fucking time? What, pretend? Be fucking delusional? I never understood it until now. Because I have fucking arrived. And now here I am waiting for my reality to catch up. But you know what, dude? The scales have fucking tipped. Because there is just this knowing and incredible trust that I don't have to figure it out anymore. There is no more for me to do. And the how? Yeah, I let that fucking go. This is a time for me to play right now. And that's crazy talk to me. I am 41 years old, and I've lived all of my life in scarcity and in lack. And then I walked away from my husband and was responsible for 2 kids, lost a job for 2 years, $35,000 in debt, constantly begging the electrician and the water company, please don't shut it off, I've got kids. Trying to figure out groceries. Christmas was a shit show, and dude, I never trusted anything or anybody outside of myself, including my fucking creator. Because I always believed that I would be able to figure it out better. I would be able to manage it better. I'd be able to do it better. And your girl right now, she's fucking surrendered. She's given up the job of trying to figure it out, and I cannot tell you how good it fucking feels. I'm on the other side of it now. I never thought I would be able to reprogram this. And dude, if I could tell you anything, it all starts and ends here. 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 It's not in the frantic energy of trying to figure it out. It's not in the worry. It's not in the trying to do, dude. It's in here. It's in the surrender. It's understanding what you are worthy of. It's stripping away every fucking lie and program that is trying to keep you small and limitless and fucking stuck. Abundance is our birthright. It gets to be that fucking easy. We get to get paid just to exist. It gets to be fun. It gets to be expansive. And you never have to go against yourself in the name of money. I get it now. I get it now. To anybody reprogramming their mind, especially when it comes to money wounds. At some point, trust that the scales are going to tip, and all of that reprogramming that you've done becomes the anchor in what you believe. And your past wounds and your past stories come up, but you don't grab on to them any fucking more. It feels so good. I feel like a little kid waking up on Christmas morning, wondering how good is it going to get today? How magical, how exciting, because my reality keeps showing me glimpses of holy shit, Ash. Just wait. Whatever desire you have on your heart desires you. Get rid of all of the bullshit. Get rid of all of the bullshit. Get rid of all of the bullshit that makes you think it cannot happen or it's not possible for you. Do you hear me? I see you.
I love you.
I love you. Abundance is our birthright in all fucking forms.
She is not lying or delusional.
Good morning, guys. Guys, when we don't heal from trauma, whatever the person, the thing, the event that took from you, you allow it to take from you your whole life until you heal it or until you get sick. Understand that healing, forgiving, it is for you. When we heal our trauma, we remove it from our vessel. We alchemize it. We understand it. It was there to sit us down and to bring us some kind of strength, some kind of courage, some kind of willpower. We can't change what happened. We can only alchemize what is in front of us. When we choose to heal trauma, we cut the energy source from it, escaping our body. Trauma takes up so much space inside of us. Forgive, let go for you. Stop letting it poison you. Stop letting it make you sick. Okay?
I love you too.
I love you.
Healing will piss you off. Question: what if the anger you're trying to suppress is actually the boundary you've never had permission to set? See, nobody really tells you this, but healing will bring out an anger you didn't even know you were holding. Anger for all the years you stayed silent. Anger for the times you let things slide because you didn't know how to actually fight for yourself. Anger for the versions of you that kept choosing peace in places that had none. It's not that you're bitter, you're just finally realizing how much of your life was shaped by surviving someone else's dysfunction. You're grieving the person you had to become to keep it all together. And that grief, it shows up as rage when you're still pretending you're fine when you're not. But let me shift your perspective just a little bit. That anger is a sign. It's your nervous system screaming that you're not safe there. It's your body begging you to stop tolerating what's breaking you. So instead of trying to silence it, try to listen to it. Anger isn't always destruction. Sometimes it's the beginning of your breakthrough. Y'all, this is the Unfiltered Night series, where the conversations go deeper and deeper. Stitch this, duet it, and tell me your truth in the comments tonight. Y'all have a good night.
You too,
Peace.
sis.
Stop talking about anyone negative in your life. You don't need to talk about them anymore. You don't need to give them any more energy, any more light. Anything in your life that has been a problem, a burden, anything at all that is bad, don't even speak about it. Every time you open up your mouth and you cast spells by the things you say, because that's what spelling is, you give that person energy. Don't do it anymore. Only speak of greatness and great things. Only speak good.
Only speak good.
You start to build something of your own and you start to focus on improving your life, you have to be willing to accept the fucking trade-offs. Because the version of you that gets everything you fucking want is not the version of you that's standing here right now. It sucks, man. You can't grow without giving something up. You can't grow by holding on to every little distraction that gives you pleasure. You can't chase your goals while trying to please everyone around you. And the trade-offs you gotta make is being in solitude more, socializing less doom scrolling, less watching television, less entertain yourself because you know you don't have all the time in the world. So you have to use that time to build your fucking self. Brother, I'm telling you right now, the trade-offs, they're not punishment. Okay, they may hurt at first, but I need you to understand that the trade-offs are investment into your future. I'm learning this right now, man. If you want to build something of your own, you can't expect to keep the life you had before. So please accept the trade-offs. They're the gateway to the life you said you wanted.
Are you going to tell them? Okay, I will. Why they want us to keep our feet covered. Because the bottom of your feet are connected to the soil. They're connected to your soul, your inner sun, the radiant soul core that animates you. They are connected to each organ in the body. The organs are like instruments and your feet are the tuning board. Each organ vibrates along a meridian, the stream of life force, the prana, the chi. These meridians rise from the souls, passing through the organs of the tongue in a continuous circuit. The soles of the feet contain thousands of nerve endings connected to the spinal cord in the brain. The toes correspond to the head and the sensory organs, your eyes, your ears, your sinuses, and brain. The ball of the foot relates to the heart and lungs, the temple of breath and love. The arch connects with the liver, the stomach, the pancreas, the spleen, the digestion of matter and emotion. The heel links to the reproductive system, the colon, the lower spine, the root of creation and release. When you press, walk, or ground barefoot, you awaken these hidden circuits, allowing the organs to breathe electrically again. Walking barefoot on natural ground, grass, soil, sand, water, is not just grounding. It's a sacred recalibration between your bioelectric field and the planetary pulse. The bottom of your feet are a microcosmic map of your entire body, and more than that, of your cosmic anatomy. Peace.
Well, stop speaking negative. Start speaking love and light. Start being aware of the thoughts that you're allowing yourself to think. Because everything starts with a thought. Everything. Everything started with a thought. If you're sitting there right now and you just quit smoking cigarettes, me just saying cigarettes is going to make you think of a cigarette, and now you're fiending for a cigarette. It's a thought. Everything is a thought. You're probably sitting there right now thinking, that's a thought. The first half of this video, I'm not going to comment too much on, but I will say that I am on my own journey. For the most part, I just want to bring awareness, help you find the light within yourself, because we all have that light inside of us. We all have the spirit of the divine breathing and living and moving through us 24/7. 24/7. Yahuwah and Yeshua, you decide what you believe. I know what I believe. I know what I know. And that conversation is not for this video, is not for this platform, I should say. So with that, thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who needs to see this or you think would enjoy watching this, share it with them. I pray the divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one. I love you.